And he's fired a couple of strikes into Dylan Dingler. And a foul ball back by the Guardians on deck circle.
How would it feel coming back home playing in your home turf here? You got your in-laws who came up as Guardian fans and now they're Tiger fans. Makes their
smartphone
good
stuck tricky
banter
issues.
back and forth.
Fastball outside of Dingler, as we mentioned, from Massillon, Ohio. Went to Ohio State. And now the Buckeye playing in Detroit, in Michigan. Chopper to short. Arias on to Noel. 2 down for Williams, who was a first-round pick of the Guardians in 2021 out of East Carolina, where he pitched for 4 years. Big guy, 6'6", 250. Just turned 26 in July. And from 3-10 in 16 starts last year to their best starter down the stretch, he throws a breaking ball inside to Zach McKinstry. Interesting, too, that late in the year, the Guardians went to a 6-man starting rotation. And from 3-10, it worked very well, obviously. Good breaking ball drop. Their best starter down the stretch. They had a span of 24 games in 24 days. Zach McKinstry. They had 6 starters, did Stephen vote, that they believed in. Late in the year, so they went with it. They went the young pitchers. 6-man starting rotation from the extra day of rest. From 3-10, it worked very well, obviously.
People
Good
think a
breaking
little
ball
bit
drop.
as the season goes on. Those changes that has been for MLB. Why not a little change for your team? 6 starters, it worked out pretty well. Another extra day off, why not?
They were concerned about the mounting innings. All of them were approaching points where they had never been before in professional baseball in terms of innings pitched. And how about that number? We talk about all the reasons why they rallied to make the postseason. 19 straight games, their starters allowed 2 runs or fewer. And a nifty breaking ball to strike out McKinstry. A 1-2-3 inning, 2 strikeouts for Gavin Williams. 1-0 Detroit.
When it's time to start your business, it's time for Shopify. Designed with easy to customize themes, sell everywhere people shop, and never miss a sale with the world's best converting checkout. See why millions of businesses sell with Shopify. Start your free trial today.
This is a meal. We're talking tender steak. We're talking cheesy. We're talking dipping in a dip-sized soup. Well, get a dip of that. Ciabatta dippers are back. It just feels good at Panera.
My hair started to thin, and I took a pharmaceutical drug that caused severe side effects such as sexual dysfunction. Nutrafol is a drug-free supplement that gave me my hair, my health, and my confidence back.
Get growing at Nutrafol.com/man.
Nature's Bounty.
Your heart is a muscle that never gets tired.
Your skin renews every 27 days.
Your body is brilliant. Nature's Bounty has solutions to supplement all of you. Nature's Bounty. It's in your nature.
What is it that makes an SUV extraordinary? Well, hang on, Parker. What are you doing?
Is it the capability to tackle absurd obstacles?
Oh, now what?
Is it being stylish and techy enough? Or is it about how many lovable pets it holds comfortably?
Who
Reds into the playoffs and in LA tonight. First ball swinging. Jonathan Rodriguez sent it up the middle. A good stretch by Torkelson on the throw by Gleyber Torres. So 4 up and 4 down against Tarek Skubal. And if I'm a Cleveland fan watching him in the bottom of the first inning, I'm a little nervous.
Very nervous with that fastball that's playing up over 100 miles an hour. He's got the energy. He's fired up today, even though the game's at 1 o'clock and it's bright and sunny. If he has that kind of stuff, it's going to be a really long day here in Cleveland.
He throws strike 1 to Kyle Manzardo. The DH today, seen some time at first base as well. Well, that Red Sox-Yankee matchup at 6 o'clock is Garrett Crochet and Max Fried, who I think most believe are the 2 other contenders for the American League Cy Young Award, along with Skubal.
Yeah, they've both been absolutely incredible this year.
Well hit to right field and in for a hit. Bobbled for a moment by Perez. It didn't affect the play. Kyle Manzardo is the first Guardian to reach base this afternoon.
Pero como a mí. Here a little bit. Manzardo struggled against left-handed pitching, but not right here as we see the pitch. Fastball down. And for left-handed hitters, there's always looking for that pitch down. Found a way to put the barrel on top of it, drove it to right field.
Solo para la gente que no está viendo. Calcetinazo, doble play.
Turn 2 with these, 6-4-3. And that gets Skubal quickly out of the second inning. After 2 in downtown Cleveland, 1-0 Detroit in game 1 of this American League wild card.
Now you can watch the funniest movie of the year at home.
Is he serious?
You better believe it. Only one comedy goes all the way.
You made me a very happy mother.
Me too. The Naked Gun. Rated PG-13. Now streaming on Paramount+.
When choosing the right gear to cut, trim, or mow your yard, Ace has all the power you need to get the job done right. Because gas or battery, your local Ace is the destination with the best power brands all under one roof, like Steel, Ego, Milwaukee, and Toro. And with free assembly and delivery or ready for pickup in 15 minutes. Conquering your outdoor projects has never been easier. Around the block, what you need in stock, with service so good it's guaranteed.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
This town is about to explode.
He's off acting like a hillbilly Indiana Jones somewhere.
Behind every great fortune is a great crime.
Don't die! Don't get killed!
Have you thought about therapy?
FX is The Lowdown. All new Tuesdays on FX. Stream on Hulu.
Boundaries are healthy. That's why I set my phone to Do Not Disturb when I'm shopping at Kohl's.
Silence your phone. Kohl's Friends and Family Sale is on. Save 20% on fines for you and your family. Plus, earn Kohl's Cash at Kohl's and Kohl's.com.
A top 20 doubleheader. Vanderbilt at Alabama. Miami at Florida State. Saturday on ABC.
Season recap for the Cleveland Guardians. We mentioned it several times. On July 8th, 15.5 games behind the Tigers. They were actually in 4th place. Kansas City and Minnesota were 14 games back. The start of September, still 10.5 behind. And then they took off. Had the Major League's best record in September, 20-7. Largest deficit ever overcome to win a division, which started in 1969, or a league. The league played prior to 69. Gavin Williams throws a sweeper taken for strike 1 by Javier Baez. Bounding ball, base hit past the diving second baseman Brian Rocchio. And Baez is aboard. The leadoff man is on for the first time for either side in this game.
Yeah, to have the bottom of the lineup come through, that'll be big for Detroit as they move forward here in each game. A well-known household name in Baez coming through. If he's going opposite field, good things are going to happen.
And he wobbled down the stretch like most of his teammates, but he's in there for his defense. A.J. Hinch said for his presence. Here's Parker Meadows, takes a belt high strike. He led off the ball game swinging at the first pitch and was out on a fly ball to left. And that's just outside from Williams. Gave up an unearned run in the first inning.
He's one of those guys that hit safely in all 7 games he's played last year in the postseason. This guy can get hot, and he can get hot in a hurry.
27 pitches, only 5 out of the strike zone from Williams. Foul ball on the plate down the left field line makes it 1-2. Backdoor breaking ball just missed. That hit in each of his first 7 career postseason games is tied with the Hall of Famer Charlie Gehringer for the longest postseason hit streak by a Tigers player to begin a postseason career. Meadows can make history all by himself with a base hit today. Looked at ball 3 outside. It's a full count.
This is the 3rd time this team has seen Williams. They're seeing a lot more pitches, and understandably trying to find a pitch in the zone.
That looked like a strike. And you could see Williams animatedly asking Shane Livensberger where it missed, and he indicated it was outside. So Meadows aboard on a walk, and Detroit has the first 2 men on here in the 3rd inning, trying to add to a 1-0 lead.
Everything gets blown up out of every single pitch, every single play. That's a pitch that the Guardians need to have right there.
Gleyber Torres, the hitter. That's another one that looked like a strike and called a ball. Torres grounded to short in the first inning. Guardians would like to see that again. And that's inside. And even though the command was better for Gavin Williams late in the year, there are still stretches where it can get away from him.
We did talk about the walks earlier. He does get his strikeouts, but also the walks do mount up.
There's a strike. Looked a lot like the pitch earlier in the at-bat. He had thrown 5 straight balls. Mock cheer goes up for Shane Livensberger. 2 men on and nobody out. High fastball. Kerry Carpenter is on deck.
This seems like the biggest inning right here. The focus is having to throw strikes, trying to get one of these out. You put 2 or 3 up with Scoop on the mound. Coming back with a 3-1 sweeper too. The moxie.
Now looked like he really wanted to throw that sweeper.
Yes, the sweeper's been up a little bit. It hasn't had that bite down in the zone to get a lot more swing and miss.
That one looked up a little bit too. He's fortunate Torres missed it. Crowd trying to help Gavin Williams. The payoff pitch hit right at the shortstop. Arias, Rocchio, Noel. A 6-4-3 double play. That is a terrific middle of the infield defensively for Cleveland. They sent Rocchio down to the minors in the middle of the year, had him make a transition from shortstop to second base. They've been terrific. This was pretty easy for just about any combination.
Little hesitation there by Arias. He knew exactly how much time he had. Through a nice strike there to Rocchio for a 6-4-3.
Now Williams trying to get out of the inning unscathed. The Vegan dispatched Carpenter, who swung and missed for strike one. He came up with 2 outs and 2 men down on 2 pitches in the first inning. Singled into right center, went to second when the ball was misplayed by Jonathan Rodriguez, and scored on a bloop 2-out hit to left by Spencer Torkelson, the only run of this game so far. An unearned run as a result of that error. Check swing, it's a strike, said the third base umpire and crew chief, Vic Carapazza.
There's the crowd we haven't heard here. The check swing, he definitely went right across the line there. Now the playoff crowd comes alive.
The crowd continues to file in. The ballpark filling up. There's a little number 5. Carpenter did well to get a piece of that. Be interesting to see how the managers play this game today. We got the impression that with these 2 starters, they'd let them go deeper into the game, might have a quicker hook tomorrow, or if there is a game 3 on Thursday, with others who haven't been as good as Skubal or Williams. These are a couple of managers who will pinch hit very early in games as well. A.J. Hinch matching wits with Stephen Vogt. Very familiar with each other. They're good friends. Becoming a budding rivalry, but it's played with a lot of mutual respect. Fought off another one, a curveball at 82.
Back-to-back sweepers right there. So now your focal point as a hitter. You saw a couple of them. Do you come with the fastball, get your timing right? You've seen a couple of them pop out of your hand.
Fastball high, tried to get him to chase a 98-mile-an-hour heater.
That's all about now changing the eye level. So all those pitches have been up. You start that breaking ball on the same level, that same page right there, and try and drop one down in the back spot of his foot.
20th pitch of the inning for Williams, trying to get out of the jam. That's another close one. And I don't think that this umpiring crew is going to put up with that kind of demonstrative behavior for much longer.
Yeah, he's upset. Understandably, that pitch was just up. The other ones were most likely a strike. He wanted that one badly.
I'm not saying you're going to throw somebody out of a playoff game this early.
No way.
There might be a little conversation. Pop up over by the dugout. And it's about 10 rows back.
Say the emotions of this game. You want to win game 1. Game 1 is a huge difference in playing best out of 3. So every pitch that's even anywhere close, everybody's going to be understandably upset. So got to focus on what you can control.
He's fouled off 3 pitches after he got to 2 strikes. And Carpenter's now worked all the way back to a full count, with Torkelson on deck. 3rd full count of this game for Gavin Williams. Shakes his head walking off the mound, clearly not pleased with some of the calls that did not go his way. Great opportunity.
With Amica Auto Insurance, it's not just about where you're going, but who you go with. We're customer owned, and we look after what matters most to you. Together. Get your quote today.
When you hear this song, what will be your response?
I've been grinding all day and all night. All the fame, but mine, trying to be the
We wanted a product that looked like real wood, but maybe didn't have the same wear and tear as real wood.
We put this whole decking together ourselves. It looks amazing, and now the family can enjoy it for years to come. That's one of the things that we're so excited about.
Ever worry that you're drinking too much? Take back control with Or Health. Or Health provides access to medication proven to help. A daily pill to drink less, or to quit drinking altogether. Text TV1 to 710-710 to learn more.
The show is about to begin.
Ask yourself now, are you ready?
This is the postseason. Every pitch, every swing, every moment hits harder. Who breaks? Who breaks through? These performers have been working their whole lives for this stage. And when they step up, the crowd loses its mind. It's postseason. Time to let these maestros of the diamond shine.
Getting started at 3 Eastern time over on ABC. Pete Crow Armstrong and the Cubs hosting the Padres in Game 1 of that National League Wild Card Series from Wrigley Field. A 30-30 season for Pete Crow Armstrong. Oh, here it comes, Todd Frazier. Wow. Foul ball off the bat of Brian Rocchio.
Oh, man. Give me another 2 feet, I would have had it.
Yeah, we have a piece of plexiglass right above us, so that would have been right in the booth. You went after it much more courageously than I, but you also played for 6 major league teams.
I've caught a couple of them, too, before. So
up here in the booth?
Not in this stadium, but in the booth I've caught a couple. So
Rocchio swings and misses for strike 3. Skubal makes quick work of him. 3 strikeouts for the lefty. 1 out in the 3rd. He's pitching with a 1-0 lead. They were sailing along about as comfortably as you could be through 93 games. Had that 15.5 game division lead over the Guardians, then lost 40 of their last 68. 7-17 in September. Did manage to clinch over the weekend in Boston. He throws strike 1 to Skubal to Noel. We asked A.J. Hinch before the game, do you talk to your team at all about the way the season ended? He said, nope. If you saw the party, you know it didn't really matter whether we won the division or we were the wild card. We're just happy to be in, and we start anew.
When you got a guy like Skubal throwing like this, you have to get your foot down early, and you got to see the ball. He is throwing absolute gas, and then there you go, 90-mile-an-hour changeup, a 10-mile-an-hour difference. This is why he's one of the best, and it's so hard to hit against him from a left-handed standpoint, too. It's a flip of a coin. Decide what pitch you want to swing at, and you better get it. And if you do, you can't miss it.
Facing John Kensey, Noel playing first base today. And he just did get a piece of that one at 100 miles per hour. Noel played in 69 games in the regular season, hit just 162. Did hit 6 home runs. Big Christmas. Has some power. That is one of the great nicknames in baseball.
We got Big Christmas, Big Dumper. There's a couple really, really good ones.
1-0 Detroit. We're in the home half of the 3rd in Cleveland. Breaking ball swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts through 8 hitters for Skubal. Taylor?
Well, Sean, we've seen that changeup in play for Skubal, and beginning this year, he threw more changeups than he did four-seam fastballs, which when you consider when this guy came into the league, he was throwing 60% four-seam fastballs. I asked him, if somebody would have told you a couple years ago that would be your reality, what would you have said? And he laughed and he said, yeah, I never would have believed them. But the reality was he got punched in the teeth. Those were his words, not mine. He said they were stacking a bunch of right-handed hitters against me, so I had to figure out a way to get them, and that's where you insert the changeup, and it's been the best pitch in all of baseball when it comes to run value this season.
Just missed with a changeup outside. Austin Hedges, the catcher, number 9 hitter, who's ahead in the count, 2-0. Fastball just outside, but he has such a good repertoire of pitches. If you were approaching batting at Scuba, can you go up there looking for anything in particular? What would the approach be?
Fastball. Fastball the whole time. That pitch is way off. It's one of those things. You have to focus on that. And if you see a changeup, either you take it or you got to tip your cap. That's all you can do.
A 4-pitch walk to the number 9 hitter who hit 161 in the regular season. So Hedges aboard with 2 outs in the third. 1-0 Detroit. And here's the top of the order and Stephen Kwan for the second time. And all of a sudden 5 in a row out of the zone.
If you could see this outfield right now, if he found a way to get one of these fastballs and drive it down the right field line, that's an easy triple. They're shifting him opposite field.
He hits it to the opposite field. They were perfectly positioned. Riley Green, the catch that ends the inning. 1-0 Detroit through 3.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Come on up, baby.
I know what I'm doing, all right? The Smashing Machine, rated R. Get tickets now.
The new Monster Menu is now at Burger King.
Really?
Frightfully fun for all families. Sink your teeth into the new Monster Menu at BK.
You rule. At AT&T, we guarantee our network so you can focus on what matters most.
Hey, Mama. You remember when you taught me how to fish? Yeah, you were the best teacher. Yeah, feeling a little nostalgic right now, that's all.
Staying connected matters. That's why in the rare event of a network outage, you'll automatically get a bill credit for a full day service. That's all part of the AT&T Guarantee, brought to you by America's largest wireless network.
Mark Kerr, a man on a mission to be the greatest fighter in the world. Or will all his hopes and dreams come crashing down? Are you ready?
Yes. The Smashing Machine, rated R. Get tickets now.
You gotta look it up sometime.
Let me see.
Or no, not on.
Did you search cool outfits to wear with shark tooth necklace?
Yeah.
Goldfish have short memories. Be like goldfish.
Brother. It's a statement piece.
Hockey is here. The breakaways, here. The Ovi goals, here. The Stanley Cup, yeah, you guessed it. It's here on ESPN.
Welcome back here to Cleveland, here with Guardians manager Stephen Vogt. Stephen, you guys are so familiar with Tarek Skubal. What are the things your hitters have to do to have success against him?
I mean, you have to be on the fastball. I mean, obviously he's coming at it with 100 miles an hour, and we got to be on time for that. But he's got so many weapons. We just got to make sure that when he does leave something over the middle, that we're ready to hit it.
You have your ace on the mound, but also a fully loaded bullpen in this playoff series. How do you manage both when you make decisions?
Gavin's been one of the best pitchers in baseball. This is his game until it's time to move on. But we gifted him a run in the first. We got to try and answer and get back on track.
Thank you. Sean?
It was an unearned run allowed by Gavin Williams, the only run of the game in the first inning. Spencer Torkelson leads off for Detroit. He took a four-seam fastball for ball one. He drove in that unearned run in the first with a bloop hit into left field. Breaking ball high from Williams. What a job Stephen Vogt has done, just 40 years old. He was playing as recently as 2022 for Oakland. High fly ball again. Martinez fighting the sun. And Angel makes the catch. 1 year as a coach with the Seattle Mariners, and then he was hired to be the skipper here to the Guardians. And what a job he's done. The manager of the year last year when they won the division. And he could easily be the manager of the year again.
Yeah, definitely. And he told us he went to Seattle because the only thing he hasn't done was be a bullpen coach. He wanted to know how they were in the bullpen, what they thought. connect more with the pitchers, and understandably that helped him out from being a manager, of knowing when to bring guys in, you know, when they needed a day off. And he's been absolutely incredible.
Riley Green takes a breaking ball. 1-1 the count. He struck out swinging, ending the first, stranding a runner. Stephen Vogt said, I never really knew what the bullpen culture was like, and it really helped me learn what relief pitchers like and don't like. So it's really almost a completely different team. Said, I knew all about dugout culture.
They're a different breed out there, those bullpen. You can talk to them in the clubhouse, but during the game out there, they have whatever they need. Their Red Bulls, you know, the conversations, they're playing games out there, anything to have a good time.
And that strike three called at the knees. Green strikes out for the second time. And 4 strikeouts in all for Williams.
Back door breaking ball, sweeper action. Look at that. So the ball, the spin so tight, good shape to it. Starting to find his groove.
And the batter is Wencel Perez, who took a strike. Talking to A.J. Hinch before the game, he said he tried to get Vogt to come work with him on his coaching staff a couple of years ago. Fastball just outside. He had known Stephen from his playing days, spent some time together around an all-star game. But as you said, the chance to be a bullpen coach, and also he had a home near Seattle. It was better for his family. They're good friends. They become rivals, and I think they approach the game the same way.
Some of the smartest coaches you'll see playing this game, or coaching this game, I should say.
Another foul ball. As A.J. Hinch said, these are two teams that are going to use all 14 of their position players. Said some teams we might play against, teams like the Yankees, the Red Sox might play more than 9, but for the most part, you're playing 14 against 9, maybe 10. These two teams use everybody. Breaking ball for strike 3. Strong inning for Gavin Williams. Middle of the 4th in sun-splashed Cleveland. 1-0 Detroit.
What you got to say?
You about us. We got now.
The DQ Sauced and Tossed Chicken Strip Basket comes in your choice of honey barbecue or new sweet chili, layered with flavor from the top, bottom, and everywhere in between. That's the Sauced and Tossed Chicken Strip Basket. Get it delivered today, only at DQ.
Paradise doesn't always have palm trees. Corona, La Playa awaits.
Nobody's born with grit.
Rose is really struggling.
It's something you build over time.
It's 21 missed cuts in a row.
For 89 years, Morgan Stanley has offered clients determination and forward thinking to create the future only you can see.
Rose, back in the winner's circle.
Are you sitting down? Southwest is introducing assigned seating.
Assigned seating! Now we can choose our seats before we get on the plane.
I had a dream about this!
Doesn't every airline do assigned seating?
They do now.
Get the new bundle for all of ESPN's Monday Night Football, NFL Primetime, and more. And with NFL Plus Premium, get NFL Network, including 7 exclusive live games, NFL Red Zone, and full game replays. Unlock it all with the ESPN and NFL Plus Premium bundle.
Welcome back here to Cleveland, joined now by Tigers manager A.J. Hinch. You told us before the game that every time you guys face off, it's almost the same game. How much of a difference maker can an error be in the first inning for you guys?
Yeah, it's a big run. I mean, these are two closely matched teams, and usually it's a play that happens sometime during the game that's really big. We happen to get the first one, a lot of game left, but they're huge plays, especially in the playoffs.
You have the best pitcher in the American League on the mound for you guys. What are indications to you, though, that his day eventually will be done?
I hope never. I hope he can go the distance. But he's just a guy that lays everything out on the field and competes. And so as long as he's under control and like the way he's going about it, he's going to get the ball.
Thank you. Sean?
All right, Taylor, thank you. Scooble watched Angel Martinez bunt one foul.
100 miles an hour. It might be a double next time he does that if he puts it in play. Not a bad idea there with the shift on.
2, 3, and 4 hitters coming up for the Guardians, down 1-0. And strike 2 fired in by Scooble. Martinez struck out his first time up. When you saw him square to bunt, for me, it brought back the images of when Scooble hit David Fry in the face while attempting to bunt. One of the matches late in the year between these two teams. Very scary moment. Scary moment for our camera back there.
Square that thing up.
Is that one of ours? I'm told no, and that's good. There's some glass that has come onto the field. So I think they might have the ground crew scoop it up. So while we have a moment, we want to tell you about our great ABC college football lineup this Saturday starting at noon. Number 12 Georgia hosting Kentucky. Then undefeated Vanderbilt, ranked number 16. Got Alabama back up to number 10 after the Tide and the big win at Georgia last Saturday night. And at 7:30, number 3 Miami, number 18 Florida State. Each of those games available on the all-new ESPN app. There's that Alabama-Vandy game, a rematch of the big upset last year when Vanderbilt beat the Tide in Nashville. Seemed to change the fortunes of both teams. At least for the short term. Maybe Alabama back on track with that win against Georgia.
Unpredictable college football this year. There's been a lot of upsets, a lot of wins, and talking about that expansion in the playoffs. It's going to be very interesting to see. Coming right in your kitchen here. Oh. Squared it right up, too. I'm sure they'll have that fixed up for tomorrow.
That's one of the in-house stadium cameras. You think Angel will get built for that?
I think he'll be just fine.
Don't think that one's coming back to life today.
Don't want to miss a postseason game? Just tell Siri, show me the upcoming MLB schedule.
You know who likes broken cameras? Producers who feel like they're a little bit behind on promos. Chance to get Siri in there.
Yes.
And some good sales elements. Scooble, such a great competitor, likes to work at a quick pace. See how he responds to the momentary delay. That wasn't close. Martinez, Ramirez, Rodriguez coming up for Cleveland. Change up, a little tapper toward the second baseman Torres, and Martinez beats it out. Without a throw.
We go back to that 0-2 pitch that he fouled off. He went fastball up and in. Probably a ball way up and in. And next thing you know, Scooble saw it. He went back-to-back changeups. Fortunate for Martinez. He put the ball in play in a place where they didn't have it. Again, the speed and the placement. And we go back to that one inning that happened to Scooble last time they played. Not one ball got out of the infield, and they scored a couple runs.
Decent lead for Martinez as Ramirez takes a strike. Bit of a slow strike call. Ramirez struck out swinging, ending the first. 2 hits now for Cleveland. Detroit leads 1-0 with an unearned run in the first. 8 stolen bases in the regular season for Angel Martinez. He was thrown out twice. Up and away to Ramirez.
He's got a pretty big lead over there at first base. This is the guy you want up with runners on. Seems like he'll do something every single time.
And A.J. Hinch said that. We talked about the familiarity between these two teams. One of the standards when they play each other, Hinch tries to avoid Jose Ramirez as much as possible, but can't do it here. Swing and a miss at the slider.
Pretty big swing right there on 2-1. Probably looking for the fastball. Came out of his shoes a little bit.
Way inside. And a full count. If you're Stephen Vogt, you have Martinez on the move on a 3-2.
Yeah, it's one of those opportunities, but with a left-handed pitcher, you're going to start late if that's going to happen. Ramirez, guy that puts the ball in play a lot.
He is not going, and it's a broken bat chopper wide of third. Jose Ramirez is going to get a new bat. He had the season of 30-plus homers and 40-plus stolen bases. Second time in his career he's done that. He's just the 4th player in Major League Baseball history with multiple seasons of 30 or more homers and 40 steals. Barry Bonds did it twice. Alfonso Soriano twice. Bobby Bonds 4 times. Fastball inside. Ball 4. And the first 2 men are on for Cleveland here in the 4th on an infield hit and a walk.
You see Skubal's making a cognitive effort to stay inside on right-handed batters. Ramirez, been there before, understands his zone. Really good at bat by the veteran.
Now Jonathan Rodriguez.
Ooh. Talk about being ready for a fastball. Way out in front on 88. That wasn't anywhere near the plate.
Rodriguez, their cleanup hitter, in part because of the absence of David Fry. Oh boy, belt high strike. Crowd didn't like it. 0-2. Rodriguez grounded out his first time up.
And you see the Guardians aren't getting that call. They have that one a little frustrating.
The strike zone's been a little bit all over the place, but for both pitchers. And a nasty changeup for strike 3. Rodriguez dispatched on 3 pitches.